Is this sleek little organiser the ideal solution for travel or everyday carry? It's the Flight Pouch Pro from Alpaka. Is it practical? Is it worth the money? Let's dive in. Hey everyone, I'm Jimbob and welcome to Jimbob's EDC, where I share everyday carry setups, gear reviews, kits and pouches, pocket dumps and more. If you are into EDC knives, multi-tools, watches, flashlights and more, you are in the right place. Because what you carry, carries you. I love Alpaka gear and just can't resist the temptation to try their fabulous bits of kit as I constantly tweak and adapt my carries. I went for this after a recent holiday to Abu Dhabi, where a small, slim and accessible flight pouch could have been beneficial both during the travel and also at the destination. I only needed a small pouch or sling whilst there, as my carry was much lighter on holiday compared to being at home, not knowing the rules and implications of carrying bladed items like multi-tools in the UAE, and I certainly didn't want to find out the hard way. For clarity, I bought this pouch with my own cash and I really like the look of it. It suits the minimalist aesthetic that I like and coordinates with most of my Alpaka gear by being in black. It is also currently available in moonlight blue and green. First, some basic specs so that we know what we are working with. It measures 12.5 centimeters high by 22 centimeters wide with a 4 centimeter depth. It weighs 220 grams with a volume in this Pro version of 0.7 litres. The exterior material is Axoflux 400D ripstop nylon with an interior of 150D grid ripstop polyester. There are YKK AquaGuard water-resistant zippers and it is RFID blocking. There is a magnetic closure rear passport pocket, which unfortunately is just slightly too shallow to close effectively whilst containing a passport. Internally, there are 4 card slots, a hidden zip pocket and 2 slip pockets. There are multiple carry options coming as it does with both cross body and wrist straps, as well as the option of carrying strap-free as maybe a large wallet or small tech pouch. It comes in at £42 in the UK and around $55 US. Great specs, but what can you actually use it for? Well, as the name suggests, as a travel pouch and passport wallet when flying. The magnetic rear sleeve is designed so that your passport is hidden but still instantly accessible during security lines or border checks. Or it could be used, as I have, as a small and slim everyday compact EDC organiser if I don't want to carry a backpack or my larger sling, but still want to minimise my pocket carry. It's still big enough to carry my essentials like my phone, a credit and debit card and a small power bank. Charging cable, my ever-present Clinell wipes, and maybe even a small notebook. When you don't want a full backpack or a larger sling, this is a lightweight and slim option that keeps my basic carry organised and easy to reach. When travelling, I will likely have my backpack with me, and this can be used for layering within a larger bag as a go-to inner pouch for travel essentials like the passport and phone, if not being worn as a sling. What do I like about the pouch? Well, the material and feel gives the impression of both quality and durability. The branding is discreet and the overall look, to me at least, is really stylish. The magnetic pocket is a neat design touch. It removes the need to fumble with zippers just for your passport, though it's not as secure as I would have preferred. The interior layout is well thought out. The mix of card slots plus a hidden zip plus slip pockets gives you flexibility in sorting your items. The slim depth at 4 centimeters helps it avoid becoming a bulky brick in your front or side carry. With its slim profile, it could even be worn under a jacket for extra security reassurance. The multiple carry options, crossbody, shoulder and wrist, let you adapt to different environments such as crowds, flights, airports, or just wandering around town. The water resistance and the AquaGuard zippers give it some protection against light rain or splashes, which is essential for travel gear and for living in the rainy northern UK. I don't know how much of an issue card skimming is, but the RFID blocking is a nice to have security measure. The materials and zippers look like they could take a beating, which is a definite plus for travel gear. However, because its volume is still small at 0.7 litres, there's a limit to how much gear you can cram inside before it becomes overstuffed. But then you wouldn't buy a small sling if you were expecting to cram loads of gear in, would you? So what are the pros and cons? Let's break them down looking at the pros. It is compact but still well organised. I like the quick access passport pocket despite wishing it could have been a couple of millimetres deeper. There are Alpaka's premium touches like the water resistant zippers and the RFID blocking. There are multiple carry options, crossbody, shoulder and wrist. It has a stylish and minimal design. For the cons, well, it is a bit pricey. At £42, $55, that is perhaps out of the budget range for some, but like anything, you have to pay for quality. Capacity is limited, especially if you carry chunky gear, but then why buy a small, slim pouch if you want to carry chunky gear? The magnetic closure could possibly wear over time. Possibly. If it's stuffed with gear, it doesn't sit as nicely against the body, but then again, if you wanted to pack loads of stuff, you would buy a bigger pouch, wouldn't you? So is it worth the money? I'd say yes. If you travel often and want a small and convenient pouch for passports, boarding passes and credit cards. Or if you're an EDC minimalist who wants premium organisation for the basic phone, wallet, keys type essential carry in a small sling with a discreet profile rather than in pocket carry. It's maybe less convincing if you're budget conscious or you need to carry bulkier items like big chargers, larger notebooks, headphones and so on. I think this is fabulous for its niche and great for fellow Alpaka fans, but perhaps not a must-buy for everyone, especially if you are on a smaller budget. So there we have it, the Alpaka Flight Pouch Pro. I like it a lot. It's compact, clever and quality, but with some limits. What about you? Would you use something like this for travel or EDC, or is there a better option out there? Drop your thoughts down in the comments where you'll find links to pick one up for yourself. If you've enjoyed this or found it helpful, please smash that like button. A subscribe would be absolutely amazing, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and remember, what you carry carries you.